Okay, so I'm here to enlighten some of you people why Naruto is the best anime of all time. So listen here. Some people have a lot of arguments and a lot of things to say on why Naruto is a bad show or why it doesn't have a great main character, and they're all wrong. First of all, the character development in Naruto is one of the greatest of any show I've ever seen. Not only are there plenty of characters for people to fall in love with, but you are able to develop and understand all of the characters. Even the bad guys, you are able to feel for and eventually understand their story and how they got bad because the writer is so good at that. He wanted to make sure that you were getting the backstory of all of these characters and you were able to see them as real people and feel for them and understand what their determination is and where they're coming from. And that just gets me into the story in general. There are amazing arcs in this show. I mean, a lot of people argue that there's too much filler in the show, but listen, when a show goes on for hundreds of episodes and even is given a spin-off show because of the audience and the fan base, that should tell you something. This show is incredibly loved, and even though there is a lot of filler, when you're a creative, you need time off and you need time to think of new ideas, and that is why there is filler. Because in between these amazing arcs, there's time for you to take a breath and to get development of other characters and for other supportive characters to come along the way and just show you how the main character gets to where he is. And that just gets me into why Naruto is one of the best main characters I've ever seen in an anime. A lot of people try to argue that Naruto Uzumaki as a character is not a very good main character because he's a nerd or because he's an idiot or because he's entitled and he has all of these things given to him. But he really does not have much handed to him. In fact, his parents died when he was a baby. He was literally implanted with a demon upon being born just to save his town, and because of that he was completely outcasted by everybody for the majority of his life. His best friend goes off and leaves him and becomes a bad guy, and all throughout this he's just ambitious and determined to become the Hokage and to become something and to make something of his life and to make people eventually like him. And that just, it really gets to you when you get to meet him and you understand his story, and the fact that everybody supports him and that he has all of these resources handed to him is because people truly see the potential in him. Like, people understand that he's going to do great things, and whether it's a bad guy or a good guy, people's hearts are changed by him. Like, he gives something to them that makes them say, oh, this kid, he's gonna do the right thing. He's always going to be the one on top. And that really says something. This show ultimately is one of my favorites and deserves to be everybody else's too.